Politicians, artists, scientists and even philosophers are among dozens of Australians to be recognised in the Queen's Birthday Honours.
The awards also recognise everyday Australians, often for doing extraordinary things. Ben Worsley reports.
Deanna Pringle insists she was just doing her job. But one morning in December 2010, she did much more than that. She helped save 27 asylum seekers during the Christmas Island disaster.
It was pretty horrific, actually. Just the rain as well just was flooding the back, and everyone being distressed wasn't helping the situation.
The thing is, Deanna Pringle is the cook on HMAS Piri with very little medical training. After the rescue, she prepared dinner for her crew, then returned to nurse the injured. And for that, she's been recognised this Queen's birthday.
I feel very overwhelmed, but very honoured and proud. Obviously, everyone had to do a certain job on the day and wouldn't have all got done if it wasn't for teamwork.
At the top end of this year's awards is a Scottish immigrant who discovered a vaccine for cervical cancer. Ian Fraser is already a National Living Treasure and a former Australian of the Year. Now he's a companion of the Order of Australia.
Worldwide, some 60 million women have now been vaccinated to help prevent cervical cancer. And it's really exciting to be in the situation of watching something go from being an experiment in the lab done with my late colleague Jan Zhu through to the point where we're out there seeing it actually protect women against a lethal disease.
If any of the awards will be controversial, it may well be Peter Singer's. Contention, though, is a close companion for the bioethicist, animal rights activist and pot stirrer.
I think that's been the philosopher's role since Socrates, really, to go around making people think a bit. And one way to make people think is to challenge them on assumptions that they've never really much thought about.
Politicians also divide, but this year they get 4 of the 8 top gongs, including the former Foreign Affairs Minister, Gareth Evans.
I guess it was lovely to know that there's some recognition of life after political death. It's very gratifying. It's the highest honour Australia can offer, and I'm really touched and amazed in equal proportions.
Tom Calma has served his people for decades. His promotion of understanding across cultures has made him an officer of the Order of Australia.
There's been a lot of progress in a lot of ways, and I think that's if that's one of my big challenges, is to try and get media to focus on the successes.
Graham Murphy has devoted his life to dance and taking Australia's talents to the world. For that, he's been rewarded, and he's over the moon.
It is such a fabulous byproduct of passion, and I think that passion is the reward ultimately, and recognition is beautiful icing on a very rich and wonderful cake.
Other entertaining types have also been honoured. One who made a name with a wig and a warning.
Either stop that or rip your bloody arms off.
Graham Bond is now an AM. Rolf Harris already has plenty of letters after his famous name. He's just added an AO to his AM and OBE. Ben Worsley, ABC News.